Okay, folks, so for my last recording session, I did a bit of a whoopsie. I've been doing it slightly in the wrong order. So, if you see me walking around with a weapon and some gear I have now that I didn't before, it's because I am posting this out of order, just because it makes more sense for anyone playing the game to do it this way. So I found this weapon in the next area, but I just ran back to do this first. So progress in the game is through here, through Sands Fortress. And that's what I already recorded, but will be posting after this. But I would actually like us to take a little detour into Darkroot Garden and Darkroot Basin, because I want to pick up a couple of things before we go there. And in order to do that, we go down here, wave hi to Andre, and then run through here. Still have no need for this guy at the moment. He drops a Titanite scale. If you have found a weapon that you can upgrade with that material by now, you can kill him, but otherwise I don't bother usually. So we run in here into this area that's called, Darkroot Garden. I showed it briefly in a previous episode when I showed you guys how to pick up the Elite Knight set. I did that on a different character, so this character hasn't been in that area at all yet, I think. I don't recall having been here yet. So let's go into here for a little bit. There is a place we can go to the right. I'm not gonna go there for the moment. I'm gonna go straight forward. These trees that you see here, they're really not that dangerous. They have a grab attack, so don't get grabbed. Roll out of that if you see them doing it. It has a pretty long windup, so don't worry about it. So right now we're doing a path straight ahead. There's a guy up here running towards us, and we can actually see, I don't know if you've noticed him, but there's a very suspicious bush to the right there. That's actually another one of these guys. I would have liked to show this a bit. Yeah, okay. So here, this bush, if we walk forward, it's gonna start attacking us, but we can just yeah. We do a sneaky and hit it instead. Alright, let's walk forward. There's an item up there, we can't get to it quite yet, but we will, don't worry. Around the corner here, we can pick up a soul. And forward we go until we reach a glowy door. We can't really do anything with this glowy door yet. Locked by some contraption. And if you paid close attention to Andre the blacksmith's inventory, what he sells for 20,000 souls. A key item called the Crest of Victorious, and that will let you open the store. But we don't need to do that yet, so instead, we're gonna go to the store, and a lot of other friendly players have left us messages here saying, this is an illusory wall with a bonfire behind it, so let's have a sit here. Alright. Now that that's done, we can't progress through here. There was that opening that I ignored earlier, but I'm gonna continue to ignore that for a little while longer, and instead I'm gonna walk around the corner here. So there's a whole path, that's where we're gonna go. Alright, so in here, we're gonna approach a fog door, but to the right, there's an area we can go to, and this is again like a trap area, so these guys are gonna come to life as soon as I pick up the item, but since I prefer a one-on-one or even the cheese, I'm just gonna hit them. Whoops. And they drop moss items. So blood red moss reduces bleed buildup. They can also drop the purple moss. Let's see if I have some in inventory still. Yeah, so this reduces bleed buildup. They can drop purple moss clumps that reduces poison, and rarely they can drop the blooming purple moss clumps that reduces poison and toxin. Yeah. Alright. Now it's time to go through this door. This fog door, it's not a boss door. It's just the next area. Okay, so this is the the actual garden, or half of the garden. Now we see, let me see if I have my binoculars equipped. We see some statues lying on the floor there. These guys are gonna get up and attack once we go there. Gonna do it anyway because I want to loot an item that they have there. I already showed you how to pick this up. In the Capper Demon video. This is the... Oops. I'm gonna deal with this guy or not. Okay. This is the Elite Knight set, which is just some good armor. And I think it pays off to have that. I'm gonna run back to the bonfire to reset everyone because I don't want them to be up and about. There's really no point to fighting them. These Stone Guardians, they can cast some spells, so I think they have a force miracle, and it's just all around annoying to fight all of these guys. I'm just gonna... I guess I have to kill this guy, sure. That was his grab attack that he just did. You can easily sidestep it. And now we're gonna go there again. And like, there's a couple of secrets in this area, and usually, so it pays... You should pay attention to player messages here, essentially. They're generally benevolent and helpful. So often someone here will leave a message that says, beware of trap. Now that I've actually triggered it, these guys are just active. I mean, you can just, like, ignore them. Like, your Zweihander should pancake these guys. So this is really not a problem. Alright, here we go. Ooh, so much nice moss. Okay. Now let's progress a little. So here you will find a message, and yep, it will tell you, oh, that's even a developer message. No, it's not, sorry. It was just highly upvoted. So you can see hidden path ahead, and this tree, it's moving. So let's just, whoops, get rid of that message. Can hit that tree. And it has a health bar. So whatever that was, it just died, and it freed up a path for us to go. And that's gonna lead us to a strange place? That's right. What the fuck is this? Who knows? It's like a flying frog manta ray. Something like that. But if we continue, it's not really dangerous. So let's just continue. There's another. Come on. So we continue into here. I have this system of exploration where I like to stick to the edges. So let's see. I get turned around a bit in here, I apologize, but that's what I'm saying. I like to stick to the edges so that I can actually see. I picked the left one just now, so let's do this. There's another one of these guys. And he's dead. Oh, two of them. Alright. Jump up. And a third one. That one in the back is dead. He's just kind of ragdolling around. And there's one of these guys here. I'm just gonna fight him. Hey. Do they just keep spawning in? I go here so rarely that I'm actually not sure. Let's see. Let's deal with this one first so that I can actually fight the statue in peace. Alright, this one actually didn't have much of a health bar. What did you drop me? A green blossom. That's an item. It's a consumable that will increase your stamina regeneration. So there's nothing here. Man, there was something here. What is the secret back here? I forget. Ah, here we go. A soul. That's not really interesting. And... nope. was the point of this place? I don't remember. Oh, here. That's the point of the place. Whew. I knew there was a point. I think this lets us get to the item we saw earlier when I said we'll get there later. Let's see if I was right. Okay, another statue. Not to worry. Oh, come on, dude. Yep. Ah, that was the spell that they did. It's not force, it just slows us. How annoying. That's right. Okay, yep. That's pretty much what I said. Wolfring. Lore implications, if you're that way inclined. Let's see what it does. Where does it say that? Yeah, it boosts her poise. Poise is a weird stat. Poise is essentially how many hits can you take or what will stagger you. So the higher your poise, and armor can increase your poise as well, the less staggered you get. Which, you know, for a strength build is actually quite relevant, because essentially what we're going for a bit later, you know, once we get there, what we're going for is deal big hits and not take a lot of damage and stagger from the retaliation strikes. That's the basics for strength build. So occasionally the wolfring is probably not a bad choice for you. I prefer others, to be honest, but keep it in mind. All right, now I'm back to the start. So this was the trap there to the left. So just so you have your orientation back. Trap room, bonfires that way. This is where we're going, and I'm gonna hug the left wall of this area next. So left, 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 and there's gonna be a little side path I can take eventually. Here we go. So let's go into here. That's another trap, and like this tree can attack us. It's got like snakes on it. So just so you know, I don't know if we can attack the tree. Actually, yeah, we can hit this. So snakes are gone. Partisan. It's like it's a spear pokey type weapon. Oh, I don't know why I'm running around with half health. And now I stick to the left side again, kind of. I mean, there is like more of these statues in here, but there's really no point to fighting them, in my opinion. So what I just do is I run straight for this here structure. Whoops. And I run in here. You just kind of have to run around the statue, guys, and you run in here. And you see a summon sign. For a player that someone left here. Which is a hint. Because we're gonna encounter a fog door. And this fog door here is actually a boss fight. It's not a hard boss fight. Are you coming up all the way? No, you're kind of stuck here. Okay, I just wanted to check something, and that is... What's my magic resistance on the shield? Oh, it's terrible. This one is a bit better. What's my roll if I roll with this? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I guess I'm probably not gonna want to block here. So, as you can tell from what I've been saying, there's gonna be magic damage in this boss fight. There's really no physical damage. You can actually already see the boss arena. We're gonna fight on like this bridge here. And we're gonna fight the Moonlight Butterfly, and it's gonna shoot magic missiles at us. It's never gonna do physical damage. So just so you know. Let's see. So the way this works, and I'm explaining this now while I have the peace of mind to do so, is the Moonlight Butterfly is it's a big butterfly, and it's gonna shoot magic at us that we need to evade until it eventually lands. And kind of docks at the bridge for a little bit, and then we're just gonna hack at it for 3 or 4 swings, and then it leaves and shoots again. You can do this with a crossbow and just keep shooting at it even while it's not docked. I think I did that the first time I fought it. but actually evading the magic and just hitting it when it lands is a tad easier, I think. Because when you're shooting at it while it's shooting at you, it becomes harder to evade its shit. It really only has like 2 or 3 attacks. So let's do this. And it can be on either side, so where is it? It has really nice music though. And we're gonna hear it again in another boss fight later. Ah, there we go. So, yeah. It's a butterfly or a moth or something, really, with a big horn, and it's gonna shoot, like, tracking magic at us. And I'm just gonna kinda... I have my shield up for when I kinda misjudge where it's doing it, and I find it easier to be a bit farther away to have more time to react. Yeah, okay, see. That wasn't great. Come on, friend. Land. The smaller missiles do slightly less damage. The big missiles are actually quite ouchy, so... if you're like, oh, maybe I can take a hit, don't take that one. Why won't you land? Whoops, yep. See, sometimes it switches sides. Why won't you land? Yeah, you don't even have to roll through them, you can just sidestep them. Ah, now he's landing. So now we will two-hand our weapon for some extra damage, and we're gonna hit it for all worth. Come on, that was an accidental kick. And when it does that, maybe like, I was gonna say take a step back, but unfortunately I was in the middle of an attack animation, so now I have to... Alright, do a thing. Alright. Man, if I hadn't flubbed that one attack, that one where I accidentally did a kick instead of a hit, I would have probably done it in one go. So yeah, Moonlight Butterfly is really not powerful, just mildly annoying. Alright, now we're on the other side. And I mean, technically you can do it way earlier, right? It's just, I didn't see a point, but you can do it even before the bell gargoyles. You can do it as soon as you get to the undead parish. It's just, why would you? The thing that we're about to get is really not super required before then. Come on, dude. Land. Land. Yes, it's landing. Okay, here we go. So, Moonlight Butterfly. Easy peasy. This is where we came in, so this is where I want to go out. And I'm gonna pick something up in here, which is... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoop. The watchtower basement key, that's what I actually came here for, but we get something else. We're gonna get the divine ember, which we're gonna give to Andre. And a homeward bone, because we're lazy and we don't want to walk back to the bonfire, so let's do that right now. Okay, the watchtower key is what I really came here for. Because this will let us open the key to the watchtower that we skipped in the undead bird for now. So I'm just gonna level up a bit. I'm a bit higher level than you probably are right now, because like I said, I accidentally went here too early. Put a level up in endurance. Okay. But still, you should, even if you do a little less damage to the Moonlight Butterfly there than I just did, you should have no problems with it. The magic damage, if it does hit you, is quite strong. So at first, when you haven't really learned like the moveset and the timing of everything yet, it might be that you struggle until you've got that figured out. But once you have, the Moonlight Butterfly really shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Alright. Here we go. So I am... Oops. I am going down that way now, or I intend to go down that way now that I skipped earlier, which is here to the left now. Let's just see if this guy's gonna come for us. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna run down here. So we're going down, down, down. This is now not Darkroot Garden anymore. It's about to be Darkroot Basin because we're gonna descend very far down. And yeah, here we go. There is a little crystal lizard that we can... Come on, come on. Yep, take out. Nice. Twinkling Titanite and a Titanite chunk. And let's see. We are about to encounter a Black Knight. I think he's around the corner there. I don't know. Or maybe it's a bit further down. But I'm gonna switch an item to an item you don't have yet. I picked that up in Sense Fortress. The Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, which increases my chance to find item. It's a plus item find. I think he's a bit further down. Now, there's an item. Yeah, that's right. So here, this is kind of a dead end or more of a drop, but it lets me drop to an item I can pick up, which is the leather set and a longbow. Don't really need that right now, but it's fine. Okay. Now that way forward, over there is the Undead Burg. We can see that, and we can actually enter the Undead Burg from here with the key we just found. But before we do that, before we go there, I would like to fight this Black Knight. You can skip him for now until you also have the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, because we really want to find a Black Knight weapon at some point in this game, right? I want you to drop me your thing. And I like to kite him up a bit. So he's one with a halberd, and he drops the Black Knight halberd. Or the Black Knight shield. Also not bad. But I like to fight him where there's a little more space. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, sir. Yeah. The Black Knight weapons, all of them are actually really strong options. But I already have a really strong weapon, so... As you can see. Yes! I got the Black Knight halberd. I got it. I'm probably not gonna use it, but I got it. So I just wanted one of them to drop for me. Finally. Okay. Black Knight weapons. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here, Black Knight halberd. Does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I can't even use it yet. It requires 32 strength and 18 dexterity. What do I have? 30 strength and 10 dexterity. So I need a good 10 level ups in order to actually use it. But let's just... I don't know. It's like I still can't use it because I don't have the dexterity to wield it, so even two-handing it won't solve that. But, you know, it's a pretty good weapon. So the reason why this looks the way it does now is because I don't have the stats to wield it, so my character looks all a bit drunk. Maybe I'll show the moveset again once I at least have the strength to do this. But for now, let's get back to my trusty Man Serpent Greatsword. I say trusty because that's the sword that I used to get my 100% achievements run. So I went all the way into New Game 2 Plus with this one. It's a good weapon. Here, where the knight was to the left, there's actually a bonfire. So let's have a sit here. And now there's two places we can go. There is here, if I were to continue, which I don't feel like doing particularly, but if I went here right now, can I get this? Yep, I can. So there's an elevator, and that will take us into the Valley of Drakes. It's an area we ran past briefly on our way back from Blighttown, if you remember, but we never actually went into there, and I don't intend to go into there right now either. But I just want to unlock this elevator. Left. So, yeah. We're actually very far down here. And there's a couple of drakes, and there are items here. But, I mean, there's no need to go here, and these guys actually deal a lot of damage to us. So, I just wanted to show you where you end up. But for now, we're gonna go back and go the other way again. Because what I really want to do is get into that tower in the Undead Burg and fight a guy called Havel the Rock, or at least a Havel Knight. I want to be somewhat lore accurate. Because he drops us a neat ring that I want to have. Okay, so this is the furthest down you can get. But there's one more thing I need to pick up here. There is a shield. It's the grass crest shield. The grass crest shield isn't great as a shield, but it has utility. So let's see, where is it? Here. It says the grass crest is slightly imbued. The grass crest is lightly imbued with magic which slightly speeds stamina recovery. So your stamina recovers faster if you're using it. So if you're gonna run around two-handing your weapon, why not put the grass crest shield on your back for more stamina, right? Okay, now this is the path we came down from, and now we can actually go here. There is some stuff to the left that I'm gonna ignore for now. And don't venture too far to the left here. You don't want to aggro what's there just yet. Instead, you just stick to the right and run up here. Because ta-da-da-ta, we can open this door now. And the Havel Knight, I think I already heard him moving, is right behind this door too. So be prepared for, I think, yeah, there he is. So this guy hits like a truck. I'm just gonna run past him. I do not want to fight him right away. So I'm gonna run up this tower, and I'm gonna run all the way up. I'm gonna ignore him. He's a bit slow because he wears really heavy armor. We're gonna take a look at him soon enough, but first we go all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. And we open this door. And now we're back here. And he's followed us all the way here, so that's a bit unfortunate. I don't want to fight him yet. Ah! Leave me alone. And just run to the bonfire. And it's like, I mean, I know how to fight Havel by now. But if you've never fought Havel before, you're very likely going to die. And not just do him at your first attempt. So I strongly suggest you run back to the bonfire. And then come back here. Okay, set at the bonfire, came back here, ran into a firebomb. Let's top my health off. Added bonus of sitting at this bonfire is that this is probably one you've kindled. I don't usually kindle the Darkroot Garden one because there's really no point to doing that at the moment. But yeah, you want to fight this guy with your health fully intact. And now here we go. So he's back where he was at the very bottom of the tower. And I think you want to kite him up here to fight him here. I like doing that. I don't know why, actually. Does it really matter what floor you fight him on? Probably not. Okay, there he is. Oh, hello, Mr. Havel, sir. So now we can get a bit of a closer look at him. There he is. He has really heavy armor, a huge weapon, and the weapon is called the Dragon Tooth because that's literally what that is. So, yeah. And you will notice, like, Havel takes very little damage from what you do. And this is not an opponent that you want to fight. Havel is a teacher. Havel might fuck you up the first couple of times that you fight him. And he will teach you, you have to roll through his attacks. And you backstab him. You roll through his attacks and you backstab him. You can parry Havel. It just, you know. And I died. See, I shouldn't talk and play at the same time. What I was gonna say is, you can parry Havel, but given the amount of damage that he does to you if he hits you, I don't advise it for beginners. So let's do this again. I just remembered why I like fighting Havel up here. It lets you pick up your souls in peace. Haha. Alright, let's do this again. So Havel, you can cheese Havel. I'm not gonna show you how. You can look that up yourself. But Havel, I suggest you just fight him because he's a teacher. He's here to teach you a lesson. It's the whole roll and backstab thing. And I suggest you learn this lesson. Because really, it's one you need to know. Don't block him. Just roll and backstab. Why is my roll so bad right now? Oh well. He's probably gonna need a couple of backstabs. If you started with the master key, I believe I've mentioned this before, you can open this door way earlier. Right now he's gonna need 2 backstabs from me, 3 backstabs, sorry. Earlier in the game it's gonna be way more. But yeah, at this point, upgraded weapon, lots of strings, no problemo. And he drops us his ring, and Havel's ring. Havel's ring, which I'm gonna equip right away because what's my equip load? 19 out of 62. Havel's ring boosts maximum equip load. So with this on now, my equip load is 19 out of 93. So it's like bigger by a third. I was like at 62, but now I'm at 93. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, I believe I've explained this before. Dark Souls has these breakpoints with your rolls where it's like anything above 50% equip load, you have a heavy roll. Between, I think, what is it, 25 and 50%, you have a medium roll, and beneath 20%, you're really, really fast. I'm not actually down to 25, so I don't think, does it make a difference? Now I actually need to look what my roll is like. So let's do this roll. And this roll. Oh yeah, there's a difference. There's definitely a difference. Better roll all the way. Yep. Alright. Now that we've done this, we can go back to a bonfire and spend my souls, and I'm just gonna do that, whoops, in the basin, I think. That's a bit closer, because we need to yet explore, you know, the right part of this place. And I can tell you right now that the Zweihander or the Man Serpent Greatsword that I'm using has a pretty good advantage for where we're about to go. And that is our overhead swing. Our R2 is gonna come in really handy. Okay, back up from the bonfire. I also just realized that my math is super off. Of course I'm below 25% equip load. 4 times 19 is less than 90. Whoops. That explains why my roll is suddenly so good. Alright. This area here has 4 golems. Let's see if I can take a closer look. This one is the first one we're gonna fight. Yeah, these things here, so we're gonna approach this one here on the left. We can go up there fairly safely and just fight this one. He's gonna probably drop down there. I don't know why they do that, but it happens pretty much every time. Now we've engaged him. And we see something in the back, something big wriggling around there. That's a Hydra. It has like, I actually don't know how many heads it has, like 8? And the Hydra, we're gonna try to kill this Hydra. But first we need to get rid of these guys. And it shoots like magic things at us, like it spews big balls of water, and they do a lot of damage, so that's why I'm very cautious That's why I'm very cautious with approaching it, because it has pretty far range, so we need to keep it a little bit in our vision as we pull these guys. The good thing is, if it hits the golems, the Hydra's damages them too. But these guys, I just like to stay behind them. They can't really do a whole lot. They kind of like conjure some crystals occasionally. Let's pick this up. Alright, the Hydra is getting ready to do its thing. So that's what I was talking about. A way to be safe from this is to just kind of run behind rocks or something, so that all of these things it shoots from its many heads just kind of crash into the environment. Whoops, one of them hit me anyway. Well, okay, come on, come a bit further back where we can actually fight, sir. Let's not do this over here. He said, let's not do this over here. Why does no one ever listen to me? Okay, there's one more. Dude. Come on. Fight me. Fight me. Yep, he's coming. Come on. I want to be safe from the Hydra for now. Okay, he does a jump and now he's dead. I'm gonna top my health off. Alright, and now we fight the Hydra. How do you fight this, you ask? Well, you get really up close. If you are in melee damage, it will stop shooting and start, like, plonking its heads at you. So, let's see. Just kind of bait out another one of these. And just run up. So kind of evade these for now. Okay. You have to kind of run into the water here. It's gonna come. So I can run into the water a little bit here. Yeah, it's gonna do this now. I like blocking, and then I'm gonna do an overhead swing. And one swing is enough. I cut off one of its heads. So now we just kind of gotta repeat this. I block as it approaches. That was another head. You can see kind of its overall health bar goes down with each head that it loses. Overhead swings are so good here. So long range weapons with overhead swings are OP. Walking in the water here is a bit annoying, and in the beginning it has so many heads that it's basically impossible to miss them, but after a bit you kind of need to actually okay, let's see if I can hit this one. Nope. Come on. I don't particularly like this. I think... fucking tree. Oh no. Let's pillage this. This is annoying. Where are the heads? So the heads are gonna land slightly in different spots depending on where you're standing, and if you actually stand too far away, it's gonna start shooting again, so keep that in mind. Okay, head plonked down. Fuck this tree. Come on. I think I hit one, yeah. How many are left? 3. The rightmost one has a tendency to end up like in the rocks where it's really hard to hit. Oh, that was another one. Neat. Alright, 2 more heads. Nope, too close. Don't walk too far forward, because there is an edge to this water. There's a water line, so let's... I actually don't want to go that far forward. Come on, guys. Can I run there fast enough? No, I can't. This could take me a while. God, I hate this. What are you doing all the way over there? Stop it. Come on. Yeah, you can see the water line a little bit here. Where's the head? That was a hit. One more head left. There we go. Yeah, targeting doesn't really work here because it targets the body and not the head, so you need to do this untargeted. Ah, yes, please stay there. Yes! And here we go. The Hydra is dead. We get a dragon scale, which is neat, and the Dusk crown ring, which is also neat for sorcerers, not for us here. But what that does is your spells get extra casts, but you work with half HP. So that means this is good for sorcerers who know what they're doing. This is not good for sorcerers who don't know what they're doing. So use with caution. Now that the Hydra is dead, I can actually take a bit of a closer look and show you where the water line is. And it's actually really close. So it helps a little bit to like change your camera angle. So I'm about standing as far as I can possibly be, and there's a drop. And if you drop down there, you're just dead. It's like a cliff, essentially. So don't do that. Stay close to the shore, but slightly in the water. Now, we will go over here. All the way to this waterfall, and we can actually walk in the water here. So, whoops. There is a place we can go up here, and there's a ladder, and this ladder will lead us into the second part of Darkroot Garden that is behind the door. So technically you can just go in there. I'm not gonna go there yet. We're gonna do that later because there's a couple of things there, but none of them are currently what I want to pick up. I'm telling you, you can go there, but I don't really see the point. But where I want to go is I want to follow this line even more. Around the corner here. Into this cave here. So if you just stick to the left side, you can walk in here safely. So I want to fight a golden golem in here. And as you can see, there is no golden golem in here. It might be in here. If there is no golden golem in here, then as you can see, there is nothing here. Obviously you can run like back to the bonfire and sit and reset everything and then come back. But way easier is just to quit game, reload, and the golem should be here. So continue, and here we go. There's a golem. So special golem. There's only very few of them in the game, and none of them respawn, and every time you kill them something cool happens. I think I can only think of 4. 2 of them drop cool items, and 2 of them drop something else entirely, and this is one of those that drops something else entirely, as you're about to see. So one more hit. Ow. Not take one more hit, deal one more hit. Yeah, here we go. And this guy drops a lady. Hello, this is Dusk.
So, but
I rescue her, and she tells me that she can give me some sorceries. This is Princess Dusk of Ulasil. And now she's like, I'm gonna help you out. So we're gonna say, well, thank you. Thank you. That's neat of you. And the way that this works is that we go back to where we fought the Hydra. Dusk, and I mean, this is really obtuse. Like, you have to know what you're looking for. And honestly, sometimes I don't even know how people figure this shit out in the first place. But we're gonna go back to where we fought the Hydra now that we've done the thing with the reload and fight the thing and free the princess. And how annoying. We're gonna go back here. What's this? A summon sign? That's weird. I thought the summon sign usually spawns around here. I don't know why she's there. But yeah, we can summon her, talk to her. We can learn a gesture. Proper bow. Thank you very much. Okay. And now we can buy some sorceries from her. So cast light, hidden body. Hidden body being very useful for sorcerers. This essentially turns you into a stealth archer. Repair, chameleon, hidden weapon. And you can buy a catalyst from her for casting spells with. So yeah, this is where you meet Dusk and buy her spells. And that's all I wanted to do in this area for now. I think now it is time to return to the Undead Parish and finally enter Sin's Fortress.